If you're having trouble understanding the film, I'm not here to do, Midsommar explained. To be honest, if you need to watch a YouTube video on how to for a movie to be explained, you need to get better at watching movies. Don't let other people explain it to you. That's like cheating. High school is over. We don't use book notes anymore. Watch the movie. This is not an explanation thing. It's just a review. What I thought about it. Who am I? Alec. All right. Midsommar is quite a strange movie. I found it extremely, extremely entertaining. Matter of fact, I could not take my eyes off of it. It was beautiful. I loved watching it. It was a really good movie. Florence Pugh. Oh my God. She's an amazing actress. Like, she deserves some better roles. The only other role I've seen her in is Wrestling with My Family, which, to be honest, is cheesy as that movie may have been sold as. It was actually a really good movie. It was. She did really good in it as well. She's a great actress. Ari Aster. Is that a boy or a girl? Ari Aster is a man. A male. Ari Aster. Amazing. So I have not seen Hereditary yet, which will be coming up next. But I could imagine it's quite as significant as Midsommar was. Okay, Midsommar. Let's break it down. What do I think? First off the top, rating. I've thought about it, what I would rate it, but I haven't come to a conclusion. What would make it better? What would make it... There's not many things that could make it better, per se. Cannot make it more entertaining. Personal opinion, if there was anything I would change about the film, is speed it up just a little bit. It is 2.5 hours. There's a few moments that are kind of unnecessary. I feel it's kind of dragging and making me anxious. But then again, it is a horror film. That's kind of what they're meant to do. But 2.5 hours was a little stretched. But that's just my personal opinion. I also understand that there was not a lot of time wasted. Most of the time, they were feeding information to the audience in one way or another. I could have asked for better acting from Simon and... What was her name? Connie? Simon and Connie, the British couple. Could have asked for better acting from them. But damn, what was her name again? Florence Pugh. She carried that role. That was... Oh my God, dude. That was insane. Okay. To my notes. So, review, honestly, a solid 9.5 out of 10. 9.5. Could have asked for just a little bit of better acting from Mark and Simon and Connie. Pretty significant supporting roles. But other than that, it was pretty fucking flawless. I think this about a lot of movies, but I don't think that the movie would have been as scary if it wasn't for the music. Because if it was just the visuals, there's not a lot of gruesome shit going on except for, the slight gruesome images that they kind of throw at you, which kind of take their toll on you. They were quite intense. But the music, as far as the moments when they want you to feel eerie, it's the only reason it was scary is because of the music. Because to me, it was beautiful. Like you're outside, this festival, everyone's happy, everyone's smiling. What's her name? Danny, the main character, Florence Pugh, is experiencing something else. She's obviously went through some traumatic situation, so now she's seeing something else towards life, and I think that was actually beautiful. I thought it was pretty awesome to watch, and the only time that it got scary was when they dropped the music. So obviously the people jumping off the cliffs is pretty fucked up, but who knows what happens in other cultures? You know what I'm saying? Like, Simon acted very irrational. I get it. It's very hard to watch, but you're going to sit there and scream and upset the people who are in charge. Don't do that, bro. Stay calm, bro. Stay calm. Obviously, she explained it to them, and if you just listen, the explanation for me sounds justified. Obviously, jumping off a cliff and bashing your fucking head against a rock is a little extreme. But like I said, who knows what goes on in other parts of the world, you know? Maybe people who weren't American who watched this film were like, yeah, you know, pretty much. Or people on the other parts of the world who watched it, they're like, yeah, you know. So, I mean, that they were trying to create horror out of that. But in reality, the way I saw it, I saw culture. You know, it's just a very deep-rooted culture. They don't follow regular ways, you know. These people, they sacrifice their lives, and they give their name to a new person. And one thing about the movie, every person who was murdered, their bodies were used in some sort of way for the earth or for their commune in some sort of way, you know. So it's they perceive the human body and the human life in a completely different way than we do. And what I thought was really cool about the film is our main character, Danny. She was so close to death. She had such a awful experience with death. And now she goes to this commune, and death there is just you know, it's like a flower blossoming. You know, it's nothing serious. So one thing I did notice that I thought was pretty major is when they did jump off the cliff. You noticed everyone there who was invited had some sort of body language that showed that they were terrified. You know, Christian was arms crossed, worried, bending down. What's the other guy's name? Josh was freaking out. Obviously, Simon and Connie were losing their fucking shit. The only person who remained calm was Danny. And if you watch, Danny had the same body language as everyone else who was part of the commune, the regular people there. So later she had freaked out about it. You know, she said, I need to leave now. But I think that was just her reaction to make herself feel like she should react normally, when in reality at the moment she may have been in shock or whatever, but she was acting like everyone else who was a part of the commune, who knew the tradition. So I think when she started acting irrationally and scared, it was herself telling her to act normal, be normal. But as we go into the movie, we see that it fades off pretty quick, you know, when they invite her inside to do the cooking, and then she's happy and she's smiling again. And then this poor girl had it so rough, you know. And I thought it was really awesome when I thought it was really, really cool all right. Sidetrack. I appreciate when the directors and the writers, when they understand that people who are watching the film are emotionally invested. You know, we are invested in their characters and in the story. We are not just watching it to watch it and say for the hype. We're watching it because we are invested. So this was really cool. For what I got from Midsommar was the directors and the writers knew that we cared about Danny. And my God, she did such a great job acting. I cannot say it enough. She did such a great fucking job. She deserves more recognition. But she was so devastated, and she was trying so hard to be normal. And the one glimpse in the entire movie that we get of her in pure joy is when they're dancing in the circle and she becomes the May Queen. And that laughter, it made me so happy. I was like, yes! I don't give a fuck what happens to everyone else. I don't care that all these people are being fucking chopped up in gruesome sorts of ways. Danny is having blast. Yes, finally. And the directors, they did that on purpose. You know, they're like, y'all pay attention because she's going to be having the time of her life right now. So I've watched quite a few movies tripping on acid. And you could tell when you watch a movie, it was kind of created for some sort of, you know, psychedelic trip. And watching this movie, I got mad vibes from that. You know, the symmetrics, the long scenes. I mean, even the location. It's outside. It's beautiful. It's, you know, happy. But my goodness, it's like it's one of those movies that were made for it, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas or Space Odyssey, something like that. I got mad vibes like that from Midsommar. But I would not dare doing that, dude. I would not dare tripping and watching Midsommar. If you have, props to you. That's crazy. Because I could see it. I know it would be super trippy. And what scares me about it is who knows what type of deep personal message you would receive from it. I might watch it tripping and end up coming out a serial killer. I swear, like, That's what makes me nervous about it. But it's almost like the movie is like telling you, like, you know what I'm made for. Like, I dare you to do it. I dare you. Take a tab of acid and watch me. Come on. And it's so inviting. It's like, you're going to, figure something out. But then it's like, man, because, once everything could be looking so nice, but once those split seconds of the gruesome scenes hit, ooh, that's going to fuck you up. That will send you on a downward spiral. Like I said, sobering up, you're going to come out like Ted Bundy, bro. That's nothing to joke about. But you're going to be coming out pretty fucked up if you do that. I thought Midsommar was a fucking awesome movie, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was as horrifying as a lot of people said it was. It was pretty fucked up. It was fucked up. I'd be weird if I said it wasn't. And I'm not just saying that so I don't sound weird, but it was pretty fucked up. But I thought it was extremely, extremely entertaining. Like I said, I could not pull my eyes off of it. Florence Pugh, Actress of the Year, 2019, I believe the movie was made. We should come back to that and give her a fucking award. Don't sleep on that. Review, definitely a solid 9.5 out of 10, give or take. Maybe I'll watch it again and come up with something new about it. And this was not my first time watching it. It was my second time watching it. So I'd have created a deeper understanding for the film. I do think it is something that you do have to watch twice. Cannot watch it one time, because I thought it was pretty horrifying the first time I watched it. I watched it again. I thought it was pretty awesome. Thanks for watching. My name is Alex Rosales. This is the Bluenose Show, Midsommar movie review. Peace out.